Hi there. This is all the stuff that is considered the key bed and action in a grand piano. This is a Steinway 1883. I thought I would try to explain to you how they work. And so let me see if I can change to close up here. And we'll go right there. Okay, now, these, as you know, are the keys. And a key is like a teeter-totter, and it's on a center pin here. And there's felt that line it, and felt underneath it, just like there's felt here. So a piano runs on felt as a rule, and as the felt ages, it gets stiff and wears out, and you replace it. You don't want wood against wood or metal against wood. You want it working on felt. Okay. And of course, a piano is a machine made of wood and felt and a little bit of metal and a teeny bit of leather. So when you press the key down, okay, all this stuff here is just to make this hammer come up to hit the strings, because the strings would be where my finger is. So you have your key, okay, or what's called a key stick, and that comes, and there's a little capstan here, a little metal piece that you can't really see, but it makes this little thing here called the whippin' go up and down, and the whippin' makes the hammer come up and hit the string. And you have articulating parts or hinges. There's a hinge here and this screws on here, and the whipping screws into place back here with a screw is how that works. And so a piano mechanism is kind of unique in that not only does it strike the string once, but then it comes back to a position where it can hit again. So that would be what's called a repetition lever. What really happens is this thing called a jack, this piece right here of the whipping, comes up, see how it sticks up there? And it catches the underside of this knuckle and pushes up the, the key here. And this is a key shank, or not a key, I'm sorry, this is the felt, and the hammer, that's a hammer shank. That's your knuckle, that's your hinge there, and it screws down here. So when you are working on a piano, what you're doing is you're rehabbing a key, and sometimes you'll clean off the goop, and I'm going to be doing that. You renovate the felt, you clean that capstan I talked about, and you come back here, and this is called a back check here, and this actually you can see catches the hammer when it fires. Here, I'll do it with this one. See how it will come down and just kind of tap it. It's not really set correctly. That's why this is getting rebuilt. Let's see here. Should come down and catch that a little better. These aren't really going down easily because they need to be rebuilt, so they're not, but it should come down and tap like that when it's operating appropriately. So when you do restoration of the key bed in action, you're replacing all the felts everywhere, and you're doing things one key, one hammer shank, and one whipping at a time, although normally you do all of your hammer shanks, all the way, they're all numbered here, this person numbered them. And then you renovate all the whippings, put in all the felts under here, and then of course there's some things you can do to the hammers to make them better. We'll go over that as well. But in general, this whole thing slides into the piano and it comes up and hits those strings. So that's just a simple explanation of how a piano action works.